So, who were these patriots in Philadelphia? The 55 delegates were well off, mostly young, with possible exception you could point out of Benjamin Franklin being in his late 70s, early 80s. And they hoped to preserve the Union. They wanted to protect the American democracy they had helped found from both abroad, and they wanted to preserve it at home. They wanted to make sure that foreign foes were not going to break us apart, and they wanted to make sure that we as a nation were not going to rip it apart ourselves. They wanted to curb the unrestrained democracy rampant in various states. One of the things that the framers of the Constitution feared more than anything else was the tyranny of the mob, the tyranny of the majority, or what was often referred to as a mobocracy. The idea that the mob would rule and whatever passions happened to be stirring the mob that day is what would happen, and there would be no restraint. Generally speaking, they feared rebellion. They wanted a democracy. They wanted us to be a republic. They wanted us to survive as a nation and be a shining beacon to the rest of the world one day. But they also knew that human nature was human nature. And as a result, we ran the risk of destroying ourselves long before we could take care of anything. And they were determined not to let that happen.